All right, Coach, it is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette. All right, Coach, it is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go! Let's go! 47's the mic. 47. Check, 47.
You must be dreaming.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Jackson on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Mike, 58. Ancient Gator. No chance.
Here's Jackson throwing again. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Down. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Here we go, D. All day, defense. All day.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On the ground, this is Michel, and he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
What you got?
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Hey! Go! Hustle!
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go! Go to base!
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Switch! Topper!
Brissett to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Don't go!
Man, I got him.
Haywood.
He's mine.
Jam!
From the gun, here's Brissett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go!
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
4 down!
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Kill! Turn it up! Kill!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Come on now!
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Come on, T-Lonnie, 3.
Know your job.
Check, crunch. 80 weapon. Let's go. Hey, we got
They'll run it here. This is James White. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
At the 37-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Strong left. Strong left. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
From the gun, they run with Michelle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Got a man open. That's Harry. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
We got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. What? West. Bravo.
They go play action with Jackson. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Now Brissett.
Get this.
And the catch made by Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm going to run you over.
On the bootleg, it's Brissett. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on.
Here's Brissett. Complete to Hilton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
5-5. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Slam. Slam.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Out of the gun, Brissett. And an alley to run. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Check 55, Mike. All day, punk. Orbit. 55.
From the red zone now, Brissett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Javon Hargrave has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
SOS.
Naeem Hines, his first carry.
Run.
Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
That's it, baby.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Rosas' kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a match.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Complete to Paris Campbell. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready!
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So after the loss of 2, here's 2nd and 12 from the 23.
4 down, 4 down. High 7.
Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Sack, baby.
Okay, you know my
Sack,
bias is
baby.
about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Mike, let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Come on, fellas.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here's Hines. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. And it's complete. Hooper. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Brissett now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I got wide.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Play action now. Brissett. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
They can't see us.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
Now White lost the football. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Check 13.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Get your swerve on.
Off. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Motion, bump. Delta. Bump. 44 is the mic.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bang. Check 31.
They run with Hines. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Huh?
Back.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Shift.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Baby. Let's go!
At their own 12-yard line.
Here we go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
61. Match box. Light.
Rush in.
First down, here's White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
That's right.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
From the gun, Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Haywood. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. He don't know.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man, that's Harry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
36 yards. Mike 37. You don't want none.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Check 43.
Go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. He's going to go for a big play down. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. There's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed.
Double up. He's coming.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on third and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Out of his end zone, Brissett. He's got a man complete. The 40. 30, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 99 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and 2, Jackson. Dorsett's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
They go play action now. Jackson. Catch is made by Harry. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Again, it's Michelle. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Brashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots get a score closer. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
What's the ball?
Kill.
25, check 25, check 25.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike 5.
Hey.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll get 34 yards there.
Check.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Motion.
6. Mike 5.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Mike 5. Mike.
Draw play. This is Hines.
Here we go.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Colts on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Shift.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They run again with Hines. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's complete. James White. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now it's Jackson. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Let's go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Jackson. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Mike, 36.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Come on, D.
4th down, here's Jackson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
44, Mike, 44.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Gordon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Three buzz, three buzz.
Jackson now on second and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike.
Jackson will throw again. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Yeah. 18 Gator.
You don't want this.
Go.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
No, you must be getting tired of seeing me.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Here we go, D.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike.
Again, Jackson. Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go, let's go. Got it. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Watch the pass. Watch
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation